I'm Reese and welcome to the kitchen. We're in Dallas in my kitchen and today I'm going to show you how to make a steamed artichoke with two very simple dipping sauces. One is a lemon butter and one is an herb mayonnaise. An artichoke is great. I'll be eating mine as my meal, but you can serve it as a meal or an appetizer or as a side. Any way you serve it, I always find that people are always thrilled when you bring out an artichoke. So let's get started. The ingredients you need: you'll need an artichoke, or how many ever artichokes you're going to cook. If you're doing it as an appetizer, I do it half an artichoke per person as your count. I'm doing mine as my meal, so I'm eating the whole thing. If I did it as my main side, I'd also do an artichoke per person. But you'll need an artichoke, you'll need butter, you'll need lemon, you'll need some garlic. I've just got some minced garlic. I'm just going to put it in the water, so if you have a garlic clove, you can just throw that in there. And you'll need this spice called Pinch of Herbs. It's by Lowry's, and you'll find it in the grocery store. It's got a green cap on it, and it's called Pinch of Herbs. And that is what the equipment you'll need a pot big enough. I'm only doing one, so I'm using a smaller pot, but if you were doing two or more, you'd want appropriate. Stick them in there side by side and see what will fit. You'll need some measuring spoons, a 1/4 cup measuring cup, a juicer to juice your lemon, some scissors to cut the artichoke, a cutting board and a heavy knife, and 2 bowls to make your dipping sauce. One should be microwavable so you can melt the butter. So that's what you'll need, so let's get started. To begin cooking the artichoke, I've filled my pan about halfway full with water, and I'm going to take about 1/4 teaspoon of garlic and just plop it in there, or if you have fresh garlic, you can just put a clove peeled in there. And I'm going to put a wedge of lemon in my water. And I'm going to put this on the stove to begin boiling. And while that is getting started to boil, I'm going to take my artichoke and I'm going to slice off the stem, and I'm going to pluck off these little leaves at the bottom. And then I'm going to take the very tip top here. You probably cut about 1 inch off the top. Put some muscle in it. And then take your scissors and just cut the tips that are pokey, that have stickies on them. And if you don't want to go to this effort, you don't have to. The stickers aren't going to do anything to you. It's just for aesthetics. So, once you do that, then you'll place it in your boiling water. And you'll put the lid on. So there's my artichoke. So once the water is boiling, you will put this in with the lid on, and you will boil it from 30 to 45 minutes. I always find mine is closer to 45 minutes. And to know when it's done, you'll take a knife, maybe not this big, but you'll be able to insert it very easily into the bottom, and that's how you'll know it's done. So let me get my artichoke into my boiling water. To make the herb mayonnaise dipping sauce, which I did forget, I believe, to tell you that you need mayonnaise in my list of ingredients. So if you want to make this, you will need mayonnaise. I've got 1/4 cup of my homemade mayonnaise here. You can use like Hellmann's or something like that. So I've got 1/4 cup in a little dipping bowl, and I am going to put 1 teaspoon of Lowry's Pinch of Herbs. I think you'll, if you buy the Lowry's Pinch of Herbs, I think you'll really like it. It's also really good mixed with cream cheese and then put on celery. So I'm just going to mix this up. You can hear Shelby crunching. He has decided to come in and eat dinner and come stand right next to me. So mix this up and taste it. It's very tasty. And then let this sit in the refrigerator to just kind of let the flavors all combine in the refrigerator while your artichoke is boiling. So a good 30 minutes or so. My artichoke is done. I took it out. One thing I did want to mention is make sure you always watch your water level when you're cooking it, because you don't want all the water to cook out and burn. So you'll see my knife goes in very easily, so it's ready to go. And I am serving this as a meal, but also if you're serving it as an appetizer, this is a cute idea. I've got a cute tray here, and I've put a pasta type bowl, salad bowl, whatever. Put it in there. I'll put a lemon wedge on top. And this way, as people eat it, they can just put the discarded leaves around on the tray, and you don't have to worry about where the leaves go. So now that this is ready, super hot, we'll let it cool down a little bit. I'm going to make my butter. So I've got a half a cup, which is 4 tablespoons. In here, I will microwave it. And I'm also going to take the other half and just microwave that and have that as plain butter. Okay, I've microwaved my butter. I've got it here. I've got 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon that I have juiced. And I'm just going to pour it in there. And that is your lemon butter. You don't even have to stir it, because once people start dipping the artichokes in, it will stir it up. So that's very yummy. And don't forget to eat the heart. Once you just place your dipping sauces around, and then people can put the discarded leaves around. And if you don't know how to eat the heart, once you've eaten everything, you will take the little leaves that are left, pull them, and you'll see some hair-like things, and you take a spoon and just scoop that out, and you'll cut the bottom here off, and then you'll just take a fork and knife and cut up the artichoke heart and dip it in a sauce, and that's the best part. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to go enjoy this right now.